Jason Roberts over at sellmyhouse.com and the Deal Magnet. Wanted to talk to ROI investors today, basically explain how you can get a better return on investment. We all know what's going on in the stock market. Most folks don't trust it anymore. We know what kind of interest rates you're going to get in a bank. What many folks don't understand is you can borrow against your IRA and basically create another investment account, so to speak, and use it to purchase real estate. Let me explain the best way to do it. You're going to hear a lot of people talking about rental properties. I, for one, am not a big fan of rental properties for one reason. You have no control over what that tenant's going to do to your house. We utilize a little bit different process, and we increase your investment return while basically, having an end-all be-all closeout date so you get your cash back. One of our main processes that we utilize is through owner financing, so to speak. What we do is we've got a national group of folks out there that look for properties. We look for good properties that don't need a lot of rehab. There's a ton of them in Florida, a lot in Nevada, places like that have been hit really, really hard. They are great places to invest your money in real estate right now. Let's talk about the real estate market. In a lot of places, it's down by 50%. So when is the time to buy? 3-4 years ago, or now when the market is down? The market might continue to go down another 5 or 10%. We don't know that for sure, but think about utilizing your money and protecting it. Every single day we see deals, and I'll give you an example. We just purchased one in Palm Coast that is basically a lease purchase property. It was a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,000 square feet, all brick, built in 2006. The sale price was $149,000. We basically put a tenant in the house under an owner financing contract. They put 15% down, 8%. They need 2 years to refinance. From the investor side of it, the investor's going to purchase that house for about $120,000. There's a $25,000 equity position in the house already, plus the 8%. You add those things together over 2 years, you're basically looking at 12.5% a year just in equity, plus 8%. You got a 20% return on investment secured by a hard asset, which is real estate. It is a no-brainer in this market. You're not going to hear it from financial advisors. I'm an investment advisor in Illinois, licensed with the SEC. Trust me, I've got a lot of friends that work in brokerages. You do not hear this. Their job is to keep you invested in the stock market. What we're going to teach you is use a little bit of your money, use maybe 25% of it. IRAs are great. Use that money to invest in a hard asset that doesn't drop it to, drop it a hat like the flash crash in May in the stock market. We're very close to a bottom in the real estate market. It is a great opportunity to use your cash, protect it with a hard asset, and get anywhere from 15 to 20% return on an investment. Now, every property is different. We're not going to go out and tell you you're going to get 25%. It happens, but that is by no means what we're going to preach to you. The goal is to get 12, 13, 14, 15% on your money for 2 years while that buyer is getting their credit straightened out. We've got the processes in place already to find the buyers, to find the properties. In this day and age, it makes all the sense in the world for investors that are looking for a return to invest part of their income or part of their assets in real estate. It is the best time right now to buy. Values have been destroyed, especially in places like Florida, Phoenix, Nevada. You see some very, very hard hit areas where you can buy a house for $110,000 or $120,000 that sold for $300,000 4 or 5 years ago. There are plenty of buyers out there that can't get financing that will pay you 8-9% a year for providing them a mortgage. And on top of that, we're buying them at such discounts that you even have equity stake in that property. It's a perfect scenario for folks who are looking for a return on investment. And again, you don't invest all your money. If you've got $1 million, you take $250,000 of it and invest it in real estate. Be smart, diversify. You'll hear us preach about that all the time. But this is a perfect scenario to create an additional income over and above what you're going to get. 2%, 3% CDs, and inflation is going to be way higher than that. So we have these properties all over the country. So we specifically focus in areas that have been hit hardest. So we are best in places like maybe Atlanta, all over Florida, Phoenix, Nevada, places like that have really been hit hard, because that's where we're getting our best deals. And those are destination cities. They're vacation, they're retirement. People are going to look for properties again in those markets. They went up so high, they had no choice but to come down fast, and that's what they did. So that we're looking for perfect investment opportunities that, one, don't need a lot of work, and two, we can buy right. If we can buy it right, that means we can turn around and sell it via our owner financing and put cash in your pocket on a monthly and annual basis that blows away what you get in the stock market, what you get, in a CD, and it's relatively safe. Again, diversification doesn't mean, investing in one stock and another stock. It means taking your assets and dividing them equally so that you reduce risk. Real estate is a great place to put your money right now. If you're an investor and you need to learn more, pick up the phone, call sellmyhouse.com, ask somebody that you'd like to learn more about our owner financing program. Go to one of our websites, sellmyhouse.com, or our main site is ownerfinancehq.com. That's where you'll find all of our properties. It discusses, the buy side of it. If you're a person looking for owner financing, it discusses the investor side of it. If you're a seller trying to sell, it'll tell you all you need to know about the processes and what we utilize. Like I said, we do this all over the country, but we specialize in certain markets where we think the best returner is going to come. And again, Florida is one of those markets where you can almost buy anywhere in Florida as long as you stay near the coasts and get a great deal right now. So if you're serious, you'd like to learn more, pick up the phone, call our toll-free number 888-557-2772 and ask to speak with somebody about owner financing. They'll get your information and we will definitely call you back and explain to you exactly how the process works. Or feel free to go to any of our websites, sellmyhouse.com is one, or ownerfinancehq.com, and get the information you need.